working to keep San Diegans safe.
Yeah, Chief of San Diego Police, Scott Wall, joining us now. Chief, good morning. I don't think I've seen you since my reporting days.
Yeah, that's right.
It's been some time.
It has.
Good morning to you. Let's talk about first how we can, of course, keep our students safe. I think we're talking about the School Safety Patrol program, correct?
Right. Well, you know, it's important. Kids are back in school. We're driving to work in the morning. Let's keep our speeds down.
Yeah.
Right. Pay attention to the kids that are walking to school, crossing the streets. I'm really excited. We have a new captain in charge of our community services and youth services. Our engagement with kids is going to be at a much higher level moving forward. So really excited about the future for this organization and our engagement with kids.
Awesome.
I think it's a good reminder, because just because the kids are in school, we see the 25 speed limit, and we're like, oh, but they're in class. But as long as they're in school, we need to be slowing down in the area.
That's
correct?
Right. That's right. The summer's over. It's
I
back
know
to school.
Summer's over. By the way, speaking of the Safety Patrol program, I was in the Safety Patrol program. Granted, it was in Japan.
I knew it.
Oh, you knew it. But can we talk a little bit about that? If we're at home or we're parents and we want to get involved in some way, how can we get involved?
Well, I'll tell you, this is a great way to start leadership development at a very young age. Our School Safety Patrol program it does a great job of bringing these kids together, giving them some basic training. This is what allows our kids to stay safe as they're coming to and from school every single day. And it's important as we're driving around out there that we're paying attention to the kids are out on the street and what they're trying to do for traffic control, so that we can make sure everybody gets to school on time and safely.
Yeah, even with the kiddos too, with their phones.
Absolutely.
Looking down and not paying attention.
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
Yeah, slow down, look up, get off your phone. Okay, let's turn topics a little bit too, because I know we have the latest installation of smart street lights. That's a big topic.
Sure.
What's the latest there?
Yeah, well, so I want everybody to understand this is completely legal technology. We've gone through the surveillance ordinance and received full approval to use this technology. It has been a game changer as far as fighting crime. We have over 100 car thieves in custody because of those cameras. We have an attempted kidnapping suspect in custody because of those cameras. It's assisted us in countless other crimes. The question now is whether, as police chief, the person responsible for providing public safety for this city has the authority to move a camera that's approved for use, that's totally legal, to move from that pole to that pole without having to go back through a 9-month process to get approval. Our crime trends and our emerging threats don't follow a surveillance ordinance. I need to have that flexibility to move things rapidly, move cameras rapidly to address crime.
And you're talking about how you have 100 suspected car thieves in custody because of these cameras.
That's right.
In fact, it sounds like the streetlights also helped with the hate crime that happened in Hillcrest last week.
That's correct. Because of one of the new cameras that we moved up there, the controversial move to move them up there to address these hate crimes paid off. We were able to get the license plate information. We were able to be in contact with these individuals. We have them identified, and we're working through this case as we speak. But we were able to hold them accountable because of the cameras that are up there. That is exactly their purpose and intent, and that's how we're using this technology to keep San Diegans safe.
And now you're just hoping for a speedier process, I guess, moving from one pole to the next.
That's right. Crime doesn't go through a surveillance process.
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly. Okay, let's talk about those two, because we know a major burglary ring busted last week.
That's right.
Over 700,000 recovered. What's the latest there?
Well, we have 8 of the 9 suspects in custody, and we're going to hunt down the 9th one and make sure that we're holding that person accountable. But I'm very pleased at the work that our detectives and police officers did on this case to bring these bad guys to justice. Worked very closely with our district attorney's office. They did an outstanding job in this case. There's a tremendous amount of investigative background that goes into this, writing warrants, searching through the evidence to ultimately get all 9 arrest warrants and get 8 of those 9 in custody. We had to go as far as Riverside to bring them down here and put them in jail. I'm very proud of the work that we did.
So they weren't local?
No, they were coming from all over the place, but yeah.
Well, I know that a lot of the people who live in the Mira Mesa neighborhoods, PQ and Carmel Valley, there was a big sigh of relief when this took place. And like you said, obviously it's not that quick. There's a lot of investigating that goes behind the scenes. Police Chief Wall, we're so appreciative of your time. We know you're busy. I mean, it's the first day back to school. I mean, it's a busy day.
But exciting one.
So thank you for being here.
Thanks so much.
Good to see you.